Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Morgan Renee. So listen, this video is different from any videos I ever do because I usually don't like to bring up this topic. I know I'm prejudiced. I have a hard time dealing and interacting with white people. I really do. I try my best. There are definitely some good white folk out there. I wouldn't say I have white friends. I do have some white associates. I don't have many white people on my page, and that is intentional. So that my prejudice doesn't, affect what they got going on, especially if they're good people and I just can't see past my own struggles in dealing with them. And it's mostly historical. It's highly based in historical proof of how they have tended to act toward people of my skin color, and I'm very much so for my people first. So with that being said, but I also try not to go into experiences just looking for the worst end all be all. But sometimes you have experiences with a white person and you like, I know that's that white people shit. Like, don't do me. So I'm riding my bike. Let me show you. I'm back on a mountain bike. My e-bike went out, but they did send me another one, and so I got to put that thing together. And the first time I had help, and this time I don't. So I'm taking my time getting to it. But anywho, I'm on the bike. Now mind you, people are not observing. I talk about this all the time. People do not pay attention. People be in their phones. When I got hit on the first bike that I had out here, I'm pretty sure that man was on his phone. Like, because the way he took off after I paused for the amount of time that I did, he had to be on his phone not paying attention. And when he hit me, he was like, oh yeah, there's no excuse. You was on your phone. And I see it all the time. I'm in Ubers, I'm on bikes. I see people in their phone while driving. So anyways, people not observing, right? So there's been times I've been on the sidewalk with this bike, and I'll just breeze past people because like I see them coming out, but they don't see me. But I feel like I could breeze through. And then sometimes I try to give them caution, because this one time I did it, this lady was like, ah, ah, ah. So I ain't trying to mess up people's day and scare them and throw them for a loop. So I'm getting air at the Lowe's where they have free air pump, and I'm riding by slowly, not even fast, but it's a white woman and her white husband walking, and she's clearly not paying attention. She all in her receipt, and she's like veering off. They're on one side of the beams, I'm on the other side on my bike. Everything should be cool. She just stay in her lane. So I'm slowly riding by, and she's veering over. And so I said, watch out, watch out, watch out. I didn't say rude. I wasn't loud. I know my voice can come off aggressive. It can be stern. It can be shocking, depending on who you are and how you hear it. So I was just like, watch out, watch out, watch out. And she just kind of look up and like kind of veer back over. So then I stop, I'm getting my air or whatever, and her husband still walking by slowly, and me and him make eye contact, and he kind of telling her like, yeah, come back over here. So then after she walked past, when I'm starting to air, she told me, no, you watch out. I said, no, you watch out. I'm the one with the damn bike. Like, don't do me. I don't like that passive aggressive stuff. If you was gonna say something, you should have said it in my face when I was saying watch out. So I've been having anger issues lately, so that's why I'm at the gym. I'm about to go pump it out. Cause I don't like that. Like, I wasn't rude to you. You clearly not paying attention. Then you gonna say some slick shit. And they look like the type of white people like. And that's why I said this taste that I have in interacting with them a lot of times is ancestral. Cause I know that was that smart alecky. Like, she looked like the type where she talk sideways to black folk. She looked like the biker type. He had on the little biker, like they ride Harley Davises or something. They in a bike club and they lynch people. That's the energy it was giving. And that might be very dramatic, and to white people here might be thinking, I'm taking this out of proportion. But this is sometimes what it can feel like on a day-to-day being a black person, just interacting with white people. Something that small, that passive aggressive. And we have to deal with this in workplaces. This is why I don't like to really be in corporate jobs around a lot of white people, because you would not make me feel small and make me feel like my strengths are a weakness, or use my strengths against me and be overworking me and underpaying me. I'm not. I can't do it, and I won't. So yeah. And then on the flip side, on the flip side of that, because I'm talking about white people shit, black people be having their stuff too. So I'm working in a movie theater, and now sometimes this is another thing about white people, especially white women, and like just their entitlement. I noticed it with the white women, it'd be the entitlement. So sometimes we'll have people come after the movie and tell us, oh, it was people in there being disruptive. And sometimes it'll be people that come before. So it was this white lady that came up to me. She was like, could you, they're in theater too. There are a row of people. They're being loud. Someone threw water. I know water hit me. Something went through the air. And I could see, I'm like, yeah, that's black folk. And then we have a white bartender that works there. And she was telling about some premiere that I had missed. A black lady director who was having a live premiere at the movie theater. Had like 500 people there, and she was just talking about her experiences at the bar and how some people were saying slick things to her and this and that. And I could tell by how she was talking who the people was. I knew it was us. And I don't like that for us. I don't like that acting out of character, acting a whole ass is attributed to, oh, I know them was black folk. Because we know white folk know how to act up too. Because they damn sure do. I just wanted to come and share that passive-aggressive moment I had this morning with that white lady. I didn't like it. Don't walk past me talking shit. You're in the wrong. In general, people are not paying attention. She wasn't in her phone, but she was all in her receipt. So you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. I'm coming through on a bike. Bitch, I will roll you over. You'll be hurt before I will, okay? And you're an elder. Don't try me on this Monday morning, on this Tuesday morning. Do not try me. So, yeah, I'm going to go hit this gym, hit these weights. I really want to look into some type of boxing or Tai Chi or something. I need something with more movement. I don't particularly like the gym. I like dance workouts, Zumba, stuff like that where I can like move my body. So I do need to find a dance class as well, because I do know where all of this tension is coming from. And this is why I try to stay to myself in a way so that I'm not projecting all this stuff on them. And then sometimes I'll have interactions with white people and it's like you can tell they're just trying to be nice, like they're trying to win you over. They're just trying to show like I'm not one of them, like I'm really, you know, I see you. And I just sometimes I just don't have the energy for it. Sometimes I just don't have the energy for it. I was at the library yesterday, and let me tell you, I had an interesting interaction with the library. So they say if you don't speak up for yourself, or if you don't ask for what you want, you don't get what you want. And then sometimes I go in demanding in spaces that maybe I shouldn't be demanding what I'm trying to demand, especially if it's a policy or whatnot. But when I had my e-bike, when I used to go to the library, I had a regular bike. Then I upgraded, got an e-bike, and you know, it'd be raining outside. People be thieving out here in Jacksonville. There's been regular bikes stolen out here in Jacksonville. So why would I want to leave my electric bike outside to potentially anything can happen to it? So I bring it in the library and I get a study room. And so the bike is with me, it's out the way, it's on the wall or whatever. And so I guess one of the librarians, not the one that checked me in, seen it and came in there to make it a point to tell me I had to leave it outside. And I told her what for. I was like, well, ma'am, I said, well, today, I said, can the policy not be, what did I say? Whatever I said, something about can the rule be bent for me type deal. Like, you know, we've had bikes out here before that have been stolen, like non-electric bikes. And you know, the rain, and like I would like to keep it in here with me. She was like, yeah, well, and then she went back and found a code or something. Well, code such and such and such said we're not allowed to have electric motor bikes, this and this and that. So I basically just told her what. I was like, well, just for the day, can we make a pass? Can I keep it in here? And so I didn't go back for a while to that library because I just didn't want to deal with it. Or I would go in the opening area where they have like a little area, a little table by the bathroom. So I would like not be in the library, but I'm like in the opening of the library because, you know, I get it, fire hazard, whatever. But especially if I'm in the study room, it's out the way. I even asked if they could leave it behind, you know, their desk, or could leave it near the security. And she was like, well, if security's not there and it gets taken, isn't it? Bitch, I'm in this library. Somebody take it while I'm in here in the eyesight of it. And the security not, like, come on now. But I get it. That's their rules. Just like with, what is it, Ross? They don't want me bringing my bike inside there, and I almost got into it with the manager about it. Oh, the children are trying to play on it. Well, their parents need to be watching them. And no, they was not. But I get it. These are these buildings' rules. It's the system. I get it. So anyways, that happened. And so I haven't been to the library in a while. So now I'm back with my other bike outside. And so I remember one of them ladies from that time, and she seen me checking in. I'm checking in with the white guy. She come up, she was like, oh yeah, Morgan Myers. I do remember seeing that name. And then I had my crochet earrings on. She was like, have you talked to the librarian such and such? I'm talking too much shit, bugs flying in my mouth. All right, I'm about to wrap it up. She was like, have you talked to such and such? She does crochet. Have you seen the librarian with the crochet? I said, no, ma'am, I'm coming here to do myself a go. I'm not trying to do all this small talk, all this lingering in my energy. Like, I'm really in my cocoon season, y'all. Which is why I'm kind of just letting the things that I'm going through in life strengthen me. Because I can't be around nobody right now. My attitude, I just can't handle people. Like, at my job, I know how to put on, you know, my show, my good customer service skills. I do, and it's enjoyable for the most part. And I've even been getting compliments about, oh yeah, you always have such an upbeat attitude when coming here. Like, I just, try to give you good customer service. You ain't in my line before a few minutes. I ain't gotta put all that on you. What might say? I feel all of this. I'm not taking disrespect from anyone, no matter the color, but especially white folks. And I don't care if you're 5 or 95. That's right. That's right, Maya, for real. I don't even have to tell some little white babies at the movies be doing the most. And some of the black kids do too. Kids be doing the most. And little white girl coming trying to mess with, hey, baby, no, that's not what that's for. And I'm so sorry. Yeah, I understand. It's okay. It take a village. I get them right. Now, what's your order? Yeah, child. No disrespect allowed. No passive aggressiveness. If you was gonna say it, you should have said it to my face. You should have just got the hell out the way. And this is a problem I notice not just with white people, but sometimes women in general. We called out on our ish. Men too. Everybody called out on our ish and don't want to be held accountable, or just want to have, because you just nasty. It's too early in the morning. It wasn't even 10 o'clock. Well, you watch out. I could have hit the back of them shins so hard and sped off, and they didn't. He wasn't gonna catch me. He was big as 10 watermelons. They wasn't gonna catch me. Y'all better watch how y'all dealing with people. You don't know the type of mind state people in, what people going through. I'm learning that more and more on this journey. You really never know what somebody going through. So don't come sideways at me unnecessarily, ma'am, because you could get rolled over on this good Tuesday morning. But all right, let me go get this workout in so I can get to handling this e-bike. Y'all, prayers be with me that it don't take much. I got the tools. I am a tool girl. I'm real big into prepping. Oh, and if you haven't seen my last video about my good sister Zen Pen that's having the Black to Nature camping retreats, she's doing a raffle for $25, y'all. Please get in on this. I would love to see some of y'all at one of these upcoming camps. So Zen Pen, she's black. I think she got a little native, little Mexican in her. Anyways, her father has a property out in Atlanta, Georgia area, and then her husband have a property out in San Antonio, Texas area, and they have these Black to Nature camping retreats. And so it's kind of like an off-grid experience. So even if you're not into this lifestyle, if you're not into any of the things you see me posting, being out in nature, being in a tent, not having hot running water in a toilet, having to use a compost toilet and cover your poo up with lye and leaves and stuff, you're not into stuff like that, but you also know the times that we're in, and knowing that at any moment in time you might be in a predicament where you have to be in survival mode and you just want to practice, just see what it's like, or just try something new. Even if you know you ain't ready for the apocalypse and you just gonna die and you don't care about none of that, that's fine. Come and vibe, meet some new type of energy and people, and enjoy being outdoors, because we do, despite any of the things I just mentioned, we do need to be more in tune with Mother Nature. Okay, we need to be hugging some trees, sitting by a lot of the stresses, and this is some things I'm learning on my journey, because I've been doing a lot of emotional eating, and I know what that comes from. When you're not dealing with certain things, you're not releasing certain energies, you're not putting good things in your body, you really need to have time with Mother Nature. Let the carbon dioxide from the trees come in and cleanse and release you. Come forage for some food. Find out what are some things that if you're out in the wild and you didn't have food or animal to cook and eat, what could you survive off of here in the woods? Like I said, the camp shower bag, the composting toilet, being in the tent, cooking food over a bonfire. They also had like a little gas stove set up in the Atlanta, Georgia area. But just vibing. Kids are welcome. They have plant ceremonies for those that are interested in things like that. What else did we do? We were somebody was teaching like Tai Chi or martial arts. It's just be a vibe. You just be vibing in nature with your people, and it's just such a healing experience environment. So anyways, yeah, $25. It's normally $250 to go to one of these camping. They're not retreats, camping experiences or workshops, because you do be learning stuff. We learned about solar panels, like I said, foraging food. We might help build something. Plenty of activities for the kids and things like that. So Zen Pen, my last post, I have her information. You can type that in on Facebook, ZenPenn. Tell her I sent you. And if you win the raffle, like I said, she's picking 2 winners, so it's just $25. So you got a heck of a deal. And if not, then that $25 will go toward a future camp. So she has July is all booked up for Atlanta, But August and September she has some camps in Atlanta, and then she also has one in October in San Antonio, Texas. So hopefully y'all can make it. But before I was leading into that, I was talking about my tools and stuff like that, and I was like, you know, I'm really into this like off-grid prep life. Like now I want a tool bag. Like I understand I'm becoming more and more like my mom is ridiculous. So like I see certain things in me, I'm like, yeah, that's her. Because she always just have a tool bag. Don't be hardly fixing nothing, but when something need to be fixed, she probably got the tool in there. So I'm seeing different stuff, because especially having a manual bike, the e-bike, I done had a lot of breakdowns, having to take tires off, adjust seats. So like I'm needing my tools. So I'm like, I'm pricing different stuff. I'm at Home Depot. I'm like, there's a little higher than Lowe's. So yeah, getting ready to have my prep bag. Get that together. Maya said hubby didn't realize I really knew how to make a fire and cook over fire. I had to show him when we went to the mountains last month. Yes, and you need to. That's a great skill to have. Great skill to have. And especially like how you gonna do it if you don't have matches, if you don't have actual lighter. I know that old people be doing it on the rock, but like I have a machete that has a fire starter thing on it. What other things do I use? Sometimes if you have lighter fluid, I don't always like to use that because the chemicals, the smells. But if you have that in a match, just different. Y'all get ready, stay ready, okay? So you don't have to get ready. But all right, this my rant over about white people. I just had to share that with y'all. How many of y'all feel me like on that? Like I really try not to come to my Facebook with this topic because you know I do have to interact and deal with all sorts of folk, but sometimes they get under my skin. I'm really trying with white people. I'm really trying. And those that are respectful towards me and are genuine, I see you, I appreciate you, you are loved, you are needed, because the rest of your folk, and vice versa. I know some of mine be out here giving y'all hell just for the hell of it. So let's just all do better and all treat each other accordingly, because it's all about energy at the end of the day. It really is about energy. It boils down to energy. So all right, let me get in this gym, stop procrastinating. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.